You remember Top Gun actress Kelly McGillis? Back then, you know, JR and I were talking about whether Christy Alley was hot back then. Back then, of course, she was considered quite hot. And look at that, you know, boom, boom. She's in Top Gun with Tom Cruise. She was in a couple other movies, too. She was also in Witness with Harrison Ford. And then she got married. In fact, she got married a couple of times. And now she's 51 years old, and she's been divorced twice, has a couple of kids, got married to a really rich guy. That's usually how it works if you're a hot actress. And she's realized she's gay. Interesting. So she's apparently lesbian and says now that her kids are all grown up and she just can't be dealing with it anymore and she realizes her true nature and she's going to go ahead and les out. Well, God bless, go forward. We're obviously in favor of that. And there were some rumors around her before, and then she had done a sex scene in a movie with another actress where it was a lesbian sex scene and it was apparently really hot and heavy, and they're like, oh, more lesbian rumors. Anyway, so she finally confirms it and she's out. That story by itself would be like, But you know what I found interesting in it? She said at one point that she'd beaten herself up so much, and she said so many things had gone wrong for her. And in fact, she got raped in like 1982, I believe. And she said that she thought it was God's punishment for being gay. And man, that broke me up. And that's the reason that I get so damn mad at these conservatives who want to get into people's lives and who want to tell them what to do and what not to do and call being homosexual a sin and stuff. Imagine you go through all these pain and terrible things that happen to you, and in her head, because she's been brainwashed to all this stuff, she thinks it must be happening to me because I'm gay. And then she leads a whole life trying to be straight when she's not, until she gets to the age of 51. No, man, you can't do it. That's why you got to encourage people to be who they are. Let them go. Don't get into their private lives. Don't judge them. You don't know the crap you're putting inside people's heads and how long that stays with them, especially when they're kids. They don't know any better when they're kids, and they believe all the stuff, the hatred that's being poured into them, and then they turn that hatred in on themselves, and that gets worse and worse. And she finally came out when she's 51. So I'm glad she came out, and I feel terrible that that's the kind of stuff she had to go through. And just keep this story a little bit in the back of your mind. The next time you hear some conservatives saying, oh, no, they're living in sin, or they're going to corrupt their kids, etc., I think this woman who, honestly, she got raped and thought, I deserved it because I'm gay, because that's what they taught her. It just makes me so sick, man. So let them go. Let people live the lives they want to live, okay? Stop judging people.